Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. Are we tired of Kanye yet? Are we? Are we tired? I don't know why people are allowing this man to I know I'm dedicating a lot of time to this, but it's actually very bothersome to me that this man said slavery was a choice. He said all kinds of things that were anti-black. And people just, well, that's not really what he meant. They tried to explain it away. I tried to take up for this dude years ago because of his ongoing mental health issues. But as I have learned for myself in the great rooms of therapy, it does not give you the right to mistreat people and situations. He is mentally ill, and I don't think that he wants to address it in any real way. I know there's medication he's supposed to be on, and he refuses to take it. There are worse things that you could do for your life, people. If you are dealing with, anything, bipolar, depression, anxiety, and you are prescribed a medication, do your research, absolutely. Get second and third opinions. And with all of that, put together the best course of action for you that makes medical sense. Because I'm telling you right now, and it just ticks me off to no end, you will ruin relationships. You will ruin other lives and family by not taking care of your mental health. By ignoring it and saying, I'm going to do this. Talk therapy sometimes is not enough. It's a great start, but sometimes you got to go beyond that. Laughing every day, hee hee ha, get the joke and everything is sometimes not enough. Because you constantly on the edge, waiting for somebody to step on a nerve, and you go off, fly off. And then everybody's supposed to tiptoe around you because, life does not work that way. And I feel sorry for, and I feel bad for people who do deal with this real situation of mental health issues. It is not easy. No two situations are alike. But what you won't do is you won't mistreat people. You won't mistreat your family. You won't mistreat your significant other. You won't mistreat the people on your job. That's what's not going to happen. And it's sad to me that it took anti-Semitic comments from Kanye West for everything to be blown up into a tizzy. When he said Slavery was a choice. In my opinion, people didn't move enough. Folks were not dropping him from labels and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't even happening. Now he says something anti-Semitic, and now he's getting dropped from every single label, music, clothes, and everything in between. Like, it's insane. Black people, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to. If somebody in the culture says something sideways, it needs to be dealt with. And yes, I love it when people who are outside of the culture also contribute to what is happening and lend their opinion of disgust. Because that's needed too. It's absolutely needed. I'm tired of this dude and he's not the only one, there are other ones, but we're talking about him right now. You cannot have these large platforms such as this and just spew toxicity from your corner of the world just because there's free speech. Yes, I enjoy free speech. I enjoy the fact that this country allows it. Free speech does not mean free from consequences. Free speech means that you can say what you want in the street and the government is not going to come and pick you up and throw you in jail because you said you didn't like the president. Because there are countries that do that. So free speech is amazing, but there will still be consequences. And we are seeing these consequences unfold on Kanye like never before. It should not have taken all of this to do that. But we'll take what we can get right now. We cannot continue to support. You know, it's so interesting. We are so programmed that we have to do things a certain way because that's just the way it's always been done. We don't think for ourselves. People keep saying that, oh, he's a free thinker. Nah, he's cheap thinking. He's no free thinker. Nah. You take the cheapest, lowest jab and you try to stir up with no explanation. It's cheap. It's getting to the lowest hanging fruit. There's nothing clever about that. It's cheap. We have to stop supporting people who don't even respect us whatsoever. What was it that he had, some $100 hot dogs or whatever it was he did, or just crazy stuff. Like, you know, come on, dude. You grew up middle class in Chicago. Like, you didn't come from all this money and means and, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you have working parents and them doing their thing. Come on. When are people going to get tired of these type of folk who just think they can say whatever they want and get away with it because of who they are, quote unquote? It's not making sense. Stop giving these idiots a platform. And I keep on saying, you know, I don't like to spend a lot of time on this sort of stuff, but sometimes people need to hear it. You need to go to this podcast, that podcast, and hear it again. Maybe it will stimulate your mind. Stop following behind these folks. Because I'm telling you, some of these celebrities, public figures, be miserable as all get out. Just miserable. And you think because they flashing money or they're flashing labels and all that, so who cares? And I can say that because I'm not a label person. I don't care. It's nice to have nice things, but it's not a necessity. You will get along just fine in life. You really will. I'm all for, oh yeah, spoil yourself with a little something. I would rather create memories. I'd rather blow money on a fantastic vacation, bring my entire family, and have pictures and film of it all. That's where my mindset is. I realize everybody's not going to be there, but at some point, you have to really decide what's important. This man is doing antics, and he literally has 4 children that he has to worry about in this world. It's insane to me. And it's tiring. Anyway, that's my rant on this. We have to be careful who we set as goals. That's really the bottom line. Anyway, connect with me over on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media. I will keep you guys posted on the ongoing saga of this podcast. Like I said, I'll try to come back every couple of days or so and, just talk about what's going on in the world until we have a new home for this podcast, which is coming soon. Yes, thank you for supporting this podcast. We have listeners from all over the world, and I appreciate every single one of you. I will talk to you guys in a couple days. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.